Hello, YTPC, Padre Piper taken to the virtual airwaves of YouTube just to say hi and to chat for a few minutes. Yeah, I thought we'd do a little chatting today about something that I have been enjoying rather recently. I picked up for the first time, and I was going to offer a very early review of it, more of impressions because I've only had maybe 3 bowls of this over the past week or so, but really been enjoying it. And it's this. It is Boswell's Sweet Tea, and I am going to be smoking it today in this wonderful Missouri meerschaum that I've sort of tricked out with that new freehand stem there, just to give you a little shot of this, let you know it's got some Cavendish and Burley in it, and I'm going to get to that. I'm going to let you know my impressions on this tobacco in a moment, because first I wanted to share with you a box opening, which I've already gotten the box opened, and there's an accompanying package that came with it as well that I'm going to open in a moment. I got a feeling I sort of know what's in here. I don't know exactly what's in here, but it's a good guess that it's a nice sample of some tobacco. And so I just wanted to share this with you because this is such the YTPC is just such a loving, giving community. And this came with a little note. This was shipped by Aristocob, which does a wonderful job of selling these, and you should check them out. And it comes to me via Aristocob from Miss Skeeter, and it has to do with Sue Dunhill. So, all right, man, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to put all of these links down in the cellar. I'm going to start using that term. Instead of down in the box, we're going to put it in the cellar. All right, so look below the video, and you're going to see a link to Aristocob. You're going to see a link to Miss Skeeter, who has a wonderful YouTube pipe channel, and as well as Miss Sue Dunhill, who has a wonderful YouTube channel about pipes as well. So you're going to want to check all these out. But what this says, this little note says from Miss Skeeter, "Hey there, your comment on my friend's video touched my heart. This isn't a bubble pipe, but it will work great for monster proofing." Thank you for commenting and spreading love throughout the community. God bless you and your family, Miss Skeeter. What a lovely lady she is. And let me show you this lovely gift she sent my way. The Aristocob. It is a wonderful, look at that. Isn't that really just beautiful? See that? Missouri meerschaum on there, and it's a little nose warmer, and oh man, that is just so comfortable too. I don't have any like this, so thank you, Miss Skeeter. You are a blessing, and I had to run back and look at Sue Dunhill's channel to see what that was about. I vaguely remembered, but it's a wonderful story that Sue Dunhill shares, and all I did was type a little comment. And so you need to get on over there again, check out the cellar. I'll have the links to watch Sue Dunhill's monster proofing video. It's absolutely wonderful. Let me find some scissors, and I'm going to very carefully open this envelope because I don't want to chop through something that could be of that I might regret chopping through. Yeah. Let's see as I open it up, and there's there's little messages throughout the envelope. Let me see what they say here. It says, well, the post office marked over part of it. Letter for package from Aristocob. So this actually goes with this. So let me tell you, this has been sitting out in the mailbox for a couple of days now, and here's why. My secretary at church has had to take a few days away to take care of some family business. Meanwhile, and frankly, she doesn't usually check the mail anyway, but she would under the normal circumstances that I'm about to describe, which is that our sexton usually checks the mail when he's taking care of the grounds and the building and such, and he'll bring it into the secretary's desk, and then she distributes it out into, you know, the pastor's mailbox, or into the Christian education mailbox, or to church council, or to the treasurer if it's a bill that needs to be paid and such. Okay, so secretary's been away for a few days, and my sexton is away on a lovely vacation to Alaska right now with his family. And I totally forgot that it falls on me to go check the mail. And so I remembered, and this is how I came across a pile of mail that I need to go distribute, but also how I came across these lovely gifts today from Miss Skeeter. And so anyway, she writes, sorry for the delay. So apparently these came in separate shipments, but not for me. They arrived together. So I'm going to open this. And yes, look at this. It's a lovely, looks like a black Cavendish perhaps. Oh wait, it says on here, let me see, because it's in a black ink that is not showing up well against the black darkness of the tobacco. Oh, it says Monster. See if you can see it. See there? It says Monster Proofing. And I am not aware of a tobacco called Monster Proofing, but maybe there is one and I just don't know about it. I do know, I remember seeing around, it was around Halloween. I think it was C&D has a seasonal blend that they call Monster Mixture or Monster Blend or something to that effect. So I'm not sure if that's what this is or not, but I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to do so. And here, yeah, and that would be wonderful. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Skeeter. God bless you. God bless all my friends on the YouTube pipe community. Before we go, I do want to offer you some quick thoughts on what I'm about to smoke, and that is this Boswell Sweet Tea that I've been enjoying. It's a great springtime, summertime sort of blend for those who like their tobacco to be seasonally appropriate and such. It just makes me kind of think of spring and summer. You know, I have tried some of the aromatic coffee blends, and I've been disappointed with just about everyone I've tried. And I think it's because I love coffee so much. I have some very high expectations for it, and none of them seem to have kind of lived up to it. Now, I like iced tea as well, and to be honest, I don't drink sweet tea, even though I'm down here in the South. I don't put any sweetener in my tea. I don't put any sweetener in my coffee. I've gotten off of it a decade and a half ago, easily 15 years, and have enjoyed learning to appreciate the taste of coffee and learning to appreciate the taste of tea without adding sweetener to it. And with my iced tea, I do put some lemon in it. But as a kid, we drank a lot of sweet tea. And when it wasn't being naturally made, so to speak, from the tea bags sitting out in the sun even during the summer, I can remember in my household we had those big canisters of Lipton instant iced tea with lemon. And you know what? That's kind of what this Boswell Sweet Tea gives me a little bit of a reminder of, in terms of after I've smoked it. It sort of lingers and gives me that reminder there. But basically, this is an aromatic that again is burley and Cavendish in its mix. It's at its foundation, it's got an earthy quality about it, and that's sort of what gives it that tea-like presence. And it's not an overly powerful tasting tobacco. It's not overly strong, but that earthy tone is there. And then mixed in with that is a sweetness that is, I don't know how best to describe it other than it's like a sugar caney kind of sweetness, and it's not overly sweet. It's, if you're really sensitive or don't like that kind of overpowering sweetness, that cloying kind of sweetness, that's not what's in here, but it's just enough to sweeten it up a little bit. And then underneath all that, kind of in the backdrop, there's an undertone of a citrusy sort of flavor. And that's where that little lemony taste comes in. That reminds me of that Lipton instant iced tea from the canister as a kid. I am enjoying this blend this spring heading into summer as it's getting a little warmer. I'm having a really nice time with it. I find it flavorful. I think that it's got probably a pretty good room note. It is not very high in nicotine, which I appreciate. I'm fairly sensitive to nic hits, and this is one that I've been able to smoke and not have any sort of those typical negative consequences if you get a little bit too much of the nicotine going into the pipe tobacco. So I give it a thumbs up. I'm enjoying it, and if you want to give it a shot, I'd recommend that you do so soon. You can get it from the Boswell's website. I say soon because I don't even want to say their names. You know, those evil, no good, you know what's up in Washington who are trying to make us into a nanny state. Lord knows what they're going to do with some great tobaccos. So let's not talk about them. Let's just enjoy the blessing that is the YouTube pipe community and all the wonderful, wonderful people who make it up, especially Miss Skeeter for that lovely gift. I want to give you thanks today. Miss Sue Dunhill for your wonderful channel as well. So listen, I'm over 11 minutes at this point, and this was supposed to be a 5-minute video. So this is Padre Piper, and as I head off into the weekend to go enjoy a little bit of sweet tea from Boswell's in my Missouri Meerschaum, I can't wait to also try some monster proofing from Miss Skeeter in my new Missouri Meerschaum. And I am going to bless you all in the YouTube pipe community and wish you God's peace, grace, and blessings. You and yours. Y'all go out and make it a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. Padre Piper, take care.